other pitchers, but when she's been in, she has been really good for the Bulldogs.
And our first pitch in there for a ball to Alyssa Woods, 1-0 the count. To short. Armistead over to first, one away.
A quick out like that certainly sets the tone for the game.
Now batting, left fielder number 2.
Two pitches for the out. Here's Janessa Plummer, the left fielder. I said blustery. I was not kidding. It is quite windy here this afternoon, as the first one to Plummer in there for a strike. It's nearly 80 degrees yesterday. Some weather came through overnight, and very early spring feeling here now this afternoon. Temperatures getting up into the 60s today, but nearly 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So that's going to be a factor here this afternoon for both these teams.
It definitely is, especially without the trees that used to be in the outfield, kind of blocking that wind to an extent.
One gets fouled away, 1-2 the count. But hey, no rain. That's all you can ask for.
We definitely got a lot last night in Athens.
Yeah.
So, but the field looks amazing today, thanks to our wonderful field crew.
The Georgia field crew does a great job, giving a great playing surface to work with here. It's a tough job.
This field has been known to be very hard in the past, and so I think getting that back to a point where it's a little bit softer, a little easier played has been certainly quite the task for the field crew.
Well, it's a lot of games, practice as well. I mean, it's a lot of effort to maintain a really elite playing surface out there. 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, 2 down.
That's something you don't see as much from Orchid, working down in the zone like that, but you saw there with this replay that she used that screwball that had just a slight down angle to it to get that swing and miss.
So 2 away. And here is the previously mentioned Tori Hedgecock. 371 hitter here on the season. She leads the way in batting average for the Bears.
It's like a changeup that maybe stuck in her hand a little too long. I know the feeling.
Tuo gets in there for a strike. 2-1. Hitchcock, a junior from Valdosta, as the 2-1 is popped up. Kumo was calling for it against this Georgia offense.
Certainly is. She has 70 innings pitched, where the next lowest in innings is maybe 45. But Grace Taylor has been a dominant arm for the Mercer staff, and she keeps them in the game a lot of times.
Even on Lindy Ray Davis here, 1-1. The Davis, Sarah Mosley, and Jada Kearney, the hitters to see the plate here in the first inning for Georgia. Dogs 29-6 on the season. You see the lineup here this afternoon for Georgia's the 1-1, gets in there for strike 1-2.
Something about Grace Taylor is that she really likes to attack batters, and you can certainly see that in this, even this first batter, and Lindy Ray Davis right here.
1-2 is lifted to left center, and on the run, a great catch out there by Alyssa Woods, the center fielder. That one looked like it was maybe going to get past her, and she lays out at the last second.
Replay of that. We got some really solid contact by Lindy Ray Davis, but an amazing on the run, almost diving catch in center field.
So a great catch to get the inning started defensively here for Mercer. Here's the senior from Ellijay, Georgia, Sarah Mosley. Count even 1-1 for her. 350 hitter now on the season with 10 home runs. A little late there, 1-2. Count even 2-2. Ted Broyles is calling our balls and strikes this afternoon. Tanya Cash is at first base and Philip Friels is at third. 2-2 is fouled back.
Noticed Mosley there. She kept on that ball and really made sure she at least fouled it off, because you have to when you're in that 2-strike situation.
Right, back to the pitcher, back-to-back web gems.
So far, we've just seen balls that are right back to players, but really looking forward to seeing the rest of the game if this is how the bats are starting off.
Two really well-hit balls. But nothing to show for it. Now Jada Kearney with 2 outs. One and two. I mentioned Georgia coming in here after dropping 2 of 3 this weekend. Arkansas as the 1-2 has popped up into foul territory, and the catch will be made. Four, 5, and 6 for the Bears here in the second. And Monticello's Avery Barton popped up foul. Zor cuts 2-1. That one just misses 3-1. Cassidy Moore and Emma Dorval will also see the plate here in the second. And Barton will get a leadoff walk to get things started here for the Bears. That'll bring up Cassidy Moore, junior from Shreveport, Louisiana. There's a strike, 0-1. I mentioned Georgia dropped 2 of 3 over the weekend to a top 25 Arkansas squad. Lost the opener 3-2. Got an 8-2 victory on Sunday and then dropped the finale Monday night 8-2. 1-1 is sent to left. Goodwin chases it down. Wind might have held that one up a little bit there, and tough angle with the sun this time of the afternoon as well.
And you see those shadows that are going across the outfield as well. Those also affect an outfielder's ability to track the ball and keep her eye on it.
There's Emma Dorval. Macon, Georgia, all the way from Surrey, British Columbia. Have you encountered many Canadians in your hometown?
I have not. That's not something I can say that we have a lot of in Macon.
Middle Georgia native, sitting over here to my right. Chelsea Wilkinson's going to come out of the dugout and talk with Riley Orcutt, third season as the pitching coach. Of course, a standout Georgia pitcher in her time in Athens. Come to Georgia from NC State. Get her coaching chops underneath her, and obviously her body of work. She comes out to talk to you. You're going to listen pretty closely.
Absolutely. And Coach Tony speaks so highly of how she's able to connect with the pitchers and just has built such a good relationship with them.
Well, 3-1. So 2 on, 1 out here. A little bit of trouble for Georgia.
Yeah, seeing a few too many balls from Riley Orcutt here, and it looks like we're going to get a pitching change maybe.
Tony Baldwin, I don't know if it's just a short hook tonight with what he's looking to accomplish out there on the field, or if he's just seeing something out of Riley Orcutt he doesn't like and he wants to give her an opportunity to work on it, you know, with Chelsea Wilkinson there in the dugout and just give another opportunity. But to the point, it'll be an inning and a third work for Riley Orcutt with a strikeout and 2 walks. And she is responsible for the runners at first and second. Popped up. Two away. It's a good start.
Definitely Walters has been efficient with her 3 pitches so far.
So runners remain at first and second, now 2 away. And here's Lillian Wilkerson. Megan Lachlan pops out there for the second out. And now the catcher Wilkerson,
Trying to make it related to Coach Wilkinson.
Ground ball to short, underhand to second for the out. And that'll get Georgia out of the jam. Pair of runners make their way aboard for Mercer, but nothing will do it. And we'll go to the bottom. Of course, a native of Macon, Georgia, where you can find the Mercer University campus. So, irony.
Must have been a lot of
pressure. There was a lot going on there. This one is sent to left, but foul. 4, 5, and 6 for Georgia here in the second inning. Jaden Goodwin leading things off. One and one count to her. This one sent to right. That ball is off the wall. Goodwin turns. It took a good bounce. They'll hustle the throw in, but it'll be cut off. And Jaden Goodwin gets the second started for Georgia with a leadoff double.
Get a replay of this right here. Great contact. Sending that ball off the wall. And also great job by Vigna in right field to play that ball off the wall and get it in and prevent the runner from getting to third.
Here's Sydney Chambly. Pulled foul. 0-2 quickly here is Chambly. Good win there at second for Georgia, the leadoff double. Chambly, a 280 hitter on the season, trying to move her around. One, two. This one's lifted to right center. Goodwin tagged up. She's going to go to third. And there will be no throw, and heads up base running there by Jaden Goodwin to turn, be ready, and using the speed.
Now batting number 6, Nikki Kuma.
Now a good opportunity for Georgia with just one away and a runner at third. Here's Sydney Kuma. Senior from Fresno, California, part of this extremely seasoned and experienced Georgia lineup. Upperclassmen up and down the lineup. Emily Digby, the only freshman in the lineup for Georgia. Goodwin, the only sophomore. Otherwise, a pair of juniors, everyone else is a senior. Big cut there, 2-1. Makes it 2-2. Grace Taylor has been very impressive here so far.
Yeah, the Bulldog offense is definitely hard to manage as a pitcher. And Grace Taylor is doing an amazing job right here. She is moving to different quadrants of the zone. She's changing her speeds even by a few miles an hour here and there. And it's been really effective so far.
Season as well. This is an experienced group. 3-2.
You have to imagine that there's going to be a bit of a rebuild almost after this year. Not so much in the sense of sheer numbers, but you have different people stepping into those roles that had not probably had as many innings in those roles and such. So there is going to be a bit of a growth period.
Yeah. Talented players, but perhaps a little lighter on experience. And that's probably the difference in the SEC. Everybody's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
The experience factor kind of differentiates and sets you apart. Ellie Armistead stands in with runners on the corners and one away. Now goes even 1-1. Losing everything up here.
The wind is going, that's for sure.
Now 1-2 here with the foul ball. Yeah, wind is active. American flag has been standing straight out at times as this one sent to right field. And this one off the wall in foul territory. A tough play there for Vigna as she was having to turn back into the sun.
That sun is very tough over there at this hour. It's almost directly at that angle that she was running at as well.
It looks like she's got her sunglasses
she got her shades on.
Little blooper to the shortstop, Dorval, and that'll be the second out. Two away, runners remain at the corners. This will be the freshman Emily Digby. As experienced as this Georgia squad is, to be a freshman and cracking the lineup, it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, Coach Baldwin was just very complimentary of her as a player, as a person, but just talked about how she's such a consistent thinker, and so that's one of the reasons why she's in the lineup, and because you know what you're going to get with her, you know what her mentality is going to be like on any given day, whether she's performing well or she doesn't have her A game and she's got her B game.
Digby a .222 average here on the season. Two and one. Sidney Kuma stole second a moment ago on the throwback to third, so second and third now. With two away. Digby will walk on a 3-1. Now the bases are loaded. Double, walk, and walk has put the base runners aboard here in the second.
I'll say it. Chamberlain has a knack for a timely home run, so good opportunity to get on the board here.
So 9-hitter Dallas, good night.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Dallas, good night.
Took a big cut there. Good night, you know, the 9-hitter. She's a .364 hitter on the season. Just 4 doubles. And no home runs here on the season. But a single would probably drive at least a run in, if not 2. 1-1 the count. Chopper, short, underhand, that'll do it. The force at second gets Mercer out of a bases low thick of it this season in conference play. Sarah Mosley will take that one. Charging in and a quick out.
Seemed like a pretty easy ball for Mosley to get to. She was playing pretty far up. She is expecting that ball. Nice heads-up defensive play.
Top of the order now. Mercer's got a win over Georgia State this year in in-state competition. Lost by 1 to Georgia Tech in Atlanta. Two and 1 the count here to Woods. Two and 2. In the first 2 games of a 3-game set against Wofford to open Southern Conference play at Sykes Field in Macon. This one is blooped to left and is in for a base hit. Center fielder Alyssa Woods finding her way aboard.
Woods has definitely been a dangerous offensive player for the Bears, able to consistently get on base. Got just enough of that ball to get it right into the outfield.
1 on 1 out here for Janessa Plummer. Mentioned Mercer winning the series on the road at Western Carolina. They'll be back home this weekend to take on Furman.
I'm sure they're going to be very excited to be playing at their home field.
Yeah.
After their long road show.
Was not back foul, 2 and 1, and if one person had brought it up, we'd probably let it go, but we've been corrected twice now during the commercial break. You won your start against Mercer.
Yes,
so
I got multiple texts correcting me that I won the start.
Pop's the first one to come in and let you know.
Yes, was very defensive of that comment.
Screenshot and all.
Yeah, he had a screenshot of
visual evidence.
Yeah.
Well, the best part is we know at least 2 people are watching tonight.
Yeah, Shout out to Jeff Avant and Katie Mosley.
2-2. They'll say she went around for strike 3. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Tori Hedgecock. We mentioned top 5 nationally in D1 softball with 15 home runs and a near 1,000 slugging percentage. She flew out to end the first inning.
Yeah, I think all in all, Hedgecock has definitely been a very lethal batter for the Bears.
Big cut right there. 367 average now on the season, 547 on base percentage. Slugs 944. Hits 419 with 2 outs. That's an impressive number. Alyssa Woods at first base there after singling.
Walters here is mixing in her changeup very nicely and very consistently, and I know that that's something that she's been working on during the season and in the offseason as well, just building that confidence in that changeup to be able to throw it as often as she is right now.
Just got a piece of that one to stay alive. Count 2-2 here for Shelby Walters. Called, strike 3.
Yeah, and I think during that time he left, went to UNC, came back, but yeah, has been a part of this program, definitely has deep roots in this program.
Lindy Ray Davis is the batter for Georgia. 1, 2, and 3 due up here in the third. Two and 1 the count to Lindy Ray Davis. I'm told a birthday is imminent.
Yeah, I think tomorrow is her 21st. Happy early birthday.
Three and 1 the count here to Davis. Georgia will prepare to head to Knoxville tomorrow for a weekend set against Tennessee. Off the end of the bat and into left field for a base hit. On the 50th pitch of the contest for Grace Taylor, it's a good start for Georgia here in the third.
Nice solid connection right there by Davis to hit that ball opposite field. Just hard ground ball between third and short.
Mercer, and then the way Georgia has clobbered the softball this season. Just the fifth base runner here this afternoon for Georgia. This one's lined to right center. It'll drop in. Davila turns second. She'll go to third standing. And Sarah Mosley moves the runner into scoring position on the corners now. No one out.
In this situation, you want to see the players keep on passing the bat to the person behind them, moving the base runners in front of them, just chipping away on the base path.
Jada Kearney flew or fouled out over the first base. Three and one. Kearney taking the strike there on the 3-0. Count back full now, 3-2. Fouled and
Gets stuck in the
quickly
grates.
stuck, yeah.
The ball's got to be coming in hard off the bat to do that.
And then it gets inspected, it's good to go. They pop it back out and toss it back to Grace Taylor. She's going to use it again here on the 3-2.
Honestly, it's most of the time what you want. You don't want to change balls in the middle of a ball.
Well hit through the hole. That one will go to left field, and Georgia plates its first run of the afternoon.
It's great to see Georgia just getting a simple base hit through between third and short to get that runner in and move another runner over into scoring position.
So now first and second, no one out. Georgia looking to do what you mentioned earlier, start passing the bat. Well hit, this one to left field. That one will bounce off the bottom of the wall. Mosley comes around, stop sign is thrown up. And it's an RBI double for Jaden Goodwin, her second double of the afternoon.
You'll notice here another opposite field ball in play. she is able to drive that ball to that opposite G, which is something that the Bulldogs work on in their offense daily. Some momentum this inning.
2-0 Georgia. Dogs still threatening. Sydney Chambly, who sacrificed, flew in the second. Good start, back-to-back strikes here for Rourke. Golfed out, this one to left. This one will be caught by the left fielder, tagging and coming home. No throw. It's Jada Kearney, and she'll plate the third run of the afternoon for Georgia.
Now batting second is number 6, Sydney Uma.
So 2 sacrifice flies for Chambly here today. And now Kuma with the opportunity to try to drive another run in here in the third. Walked and stole a base in the second. High bouncer. Tough play at first, can't do it. Runner's going to go home, sliding across. Here's Jaden Goodwin, she'll score.
Very impressive job by Kuma to be able to chop that ball enough to, she's got some speed on her to be able to run that ball out. And then really good heads up base running by Goodwin to just not even slow down, just keep on going.
Yeah, at second, and watching that throw the entire way as this one get underhanded to second for 1. Armistead will be aboard.
Yeah, Barton tried to go for the double play there and might have had the shot if she was able to transfer it quickly, but it seemed like it got a little bit stuck in her glove.
So Armistead aboard on the fielder's choice. 6-4 put out of Kuma at second. 6-4 has been busy this afternoon for both of these teams. We've seen a lot of pull hits to the hole. Shortstop able to flip it over to second for the out. Freshman Emily Digby. The 1-1 is sent to right field. Home run distance, but foul. I mentioned good-sized crowd turning out here in Athens today, and most of them have hung around. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Digby is retired on strikes, but Georgia plates 4 here in the third to take a. There's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And a good start here for the Bears as Avery Barton singles her way aboard.
Now back to the designated player number 12, Cassidy Moore.
Davila is at third base now for Georgia, moving Mosley to the designated player spot. Marissa Miller, the sophomore, is catching.
We were talking about how when this class leaves, it's going to be that adjustment period of some of the younger players coming in, and these are the good opportunities to be able to get them more playing time and more at-bats, more pitches behind the plate to be able to really thrive in the growth period.
Cassidy Moore strikes out looking there.
Great pitch by Walters there, just on the edge of the plate. Looks like almost in the river. Really good placement of that drop ball right there.
Well, one is popped up. And Dorval here, the batter. Little bloop. Tough catch. Armistead will go track it down.
Really nice job by Armistead to really get some ground to get to that ball. Did not look like Goodwin was going to be able to get there in time.
We saw Bloop drop in for a hit earlier, similar spot there. Just tough spot for anybody to make a play. Megan Lochran. One and one the count to the first baseman. Pop back foul. Georgia plating 4 in the bottom of the third. popped too short. You're going to play a tough schedule no matter what. But credit Georgia for getting aggressive in the non-conference slate and playing some really big powerhouses. You go Stanford, Florida State, Virginia Tech twice in Athens, and have held its own.
Yeah, Coach Baldwin spoke about how that was purposeful. He talked about iron sharpening iron, and that playing that good competition was going to get them prepared for later down the road when they're in regionals and postseason in general.
Laying the bunt down, she'll get home in time. And Dallas Goodnight bunt singles her way aboard to lead off the fourth.
Great bunt here by Dallas Goodnight. Anytime she gets the ball right in front of the plate, it's pretty much guaranteed that she's going to get on because she has such strong speed.
So here's Davila stealing second base. Dallas Goodnight, she is fast. Hannah Davila, the freshman from Flossmoor, Illinois. Tony Baldwin covering up there. Don't want any lip reading out there.
He knows where those cameras are.
So a single and a stolen base for Dallas Goodnight. Here's Davila lifting this one foul out of play. Davila stayed in defensively in the top half of the inning. Georgia in the non-conference slate took on power 5 opponents: Purdue, Wisconsin. Defeated a top 10 Oklahoma State team, a top 20 UCLA team, run ruled a top 10 Florida State team, split with Virginia Tech, who is in the top 25. Beat Clemson in extra innings. Has split with Cal, that's a top 25 team. Dropped one in extra innings to Stanford in the top 10. Beat Georgia Tech here in Athens. There's a ground ball. Backhanded, going to be a tough play, and could not get it out of the glove. Had to clutch it there. And now they're on the corners with no one out.
I'm almost shocked she threw that ball after having to go that far, but also just knowing where your runners are in that position.
And it took her a second to get her momentum stopped, pulling her to the right. I was thinking that's maybe an opportunity just to put it in your pocket, but Sarah Mosley pops this one to right. That ball is caught for the out. Tagging and scoring Dallas Goodnight.
Good heads-up base running there, knowing that that ball was going to be caught, but it was going to be deep enough in the outfield that she was going to be able to tag up and get another run for her team.
So a sac fly RBI for Sarah Mosley. First out of the inning. Ground ball, second to short for one, and not in time at first. So that takes the lead runner out at second on a 4-6 force. Kearney's aboard. Be a fielder's choice for her. There's Jaden Goodwin, who's got 2 doubles on the day. Two and 0 the count here to Goodwin. Ahead now 3-0. Sydney Chambly was the designated player. Miller will bat for her after coming in to catch, as Mosley became the designated player. Quintavilla stayed in to play third. I was intrigued by the musical choices for the walk-up songs. Whatever gets you going, you know.
Yeah.
Miller pops this one foul. Sophomore from Swanee. Time to tie the shoe. You know, pitchers have it good with the walk-up music because pregame you get in the start, you're out there taking the warm-ups, you get the whole song.
Yeah, you do get a lot more of the song.
You actually get the whole shebang most of the time. These batters are getting 8, 10 seconds at the most. Foul back into the net. Two and two to Miller.
Nice job behind the plate for Wilkerson, as she is doing really a good job at blocking those drop balls from Rourke.
Off the end of the bat, back to the pitcher, and that's a line out.
Mid-60s. She's developed a really good off-speed this season, but she has a bit of everything. She has a rise, a curve, and she's really been working on her ability to really attack the strike zone. And so looking to see that from her right here.
Gibson in the circle now for Georgia. Lillian Wilkerson, the catcher, will lead things off for Mercer. First one in there for a strike. Good start. So Orcutt went an inning and a third and threw 25 pitches. Walters has gone 2 2/3, giving up 2 hits. .37 pitches on the outing for her. Strike out, throw him out. One away.
Good job by Gordon there. There was a little bit of a bobble as that ball came in, but she stayed really composed and was able to still get that out at first.
Vina the batter. Laura Vigna, the outfielder native of Italy. Bunted foul. Sarah Gordon is the catcher now for Georgia.
Got a little bit of a unique situation out in right field where Shelby Walters is
now the right fielder.
She's coming in right field. I guess that's in case, she needs to come back into pitch. She is not burnt in this scenario.
So Miller goes to the designated player spot. Taking in the game from a different angle today. Got to give him the thumbs up, too.
I love it. Those are always fun times when you get put in a situation as a pitcher that you haven't dealt with in college. You just have to make the best of it.
Oh, on cue. That was great. Full count walk there for Vigna. And she'll take second. And pass ball. Or a wild pitch, excuse me. One and one the count here. Top of the order, Alyssa Woods. Bouncer back to the pitcher. So two away, runner at third now. Janessa Plummer. Ball to Plummer. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Vigna at third. Slow roller back to the pitcher. She'll throw to first, and that'll do it. So we go to the fifth. 6, 7, 8, and Sydney Kuma leading things off. 3-1 count here for Kuma as she leads things off. There's a ground ball to third. Tough play, and they're going to say she's safe.
Sydney Kuma showing that speed.
Yeah.
The shortstop number 24, Ellie Armstead.
Emily Armstead with a runner at first. She's popped out to the shortstop and reached on a fielder's choice today. Ground ball. They'll get the lead runner, and Armstead will be aboard on another fielder's choice.
There have certainly been a lot of opportunities for double plays today on both sides.
First base number 22, Emily Digby.
5-4 put out Akuma at second. Lead runner is retired. Two-0 is popped to right. Handling back is Vina. 2 away here for Mercer defensively. That'll bring up Dallas Goodnight.
Stepping to the plate now for the Bulldogs, the center fielder number 1, Dallas Goodnight.
We'll be through 5 at the conclusion of this inning. Georgia on his third pitcher of the day, and Rachel Gibson. Grace Rourke came on in the third for Mercer. Ground ball fielded nicely there at first. And that'll do it for Georgia.
High 60s, sometimes topping out at 70 from Dustin Howard. And she's going to keep the ball low in the zone a lot of the time.
Tori Hedgecock. A quiet afternoon for her, 0 for 2.
Maybe Dustin Howard's amped up with a 70-mile-an-hour pitch and a 71 back-to-back.
Coming in fresh, ready to go.
Yeah. Got some adrenaline pumping.
I'm sure that can often be a challenge for a pitcher either to start the game or you're coming in out of the dugout, a little amped up. Kind of got to control that and harness it.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a mental game, but you got to keep your rhythm the same and just make sure you're not changing what you do. Most importantly, during those high adrenaline moments.
Pulled foul. 8 pitches here so far in this at bat. Battle between these two.
Head coach needs some catcher's gear over there to try to avoid getting hit.
Played infield at Florida. You need to be agile, ready to move.
She's moving. She's moving.
One comes high in the 3-2. We'll put Hedgecock aboard with a walk. Georgia has a staff 4 walks tonight. Avery Barton fouling this one away. This one sent to right. Jada Kearney back in right field.
No Shelby Walters out there this inning. I would have loved to see.
I don't know what she would have done.
That was a really, really good job by Jada Kearney. That's a bit of an awkward height a lot of the time because it's not exactly a diving height, but it's not an easy height just to stick your glove up either.
Ground ball, that one gets over the outstretched arm of Armistead.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Emma Raval.
Oh, 1, that one gets away, runner to third. Ground ball to second. The play is at first for the out. Mercer gets its first run of the afternoon.
Yeah, good choice by Sydney Kuma right there to get the sure out at first. It was going to be a close play at home, and it's not a close enough game where that is the play that you have to make at home.
So with a run across the plate now. And a runner at third. A little chat there with Gordon and her pitcher. Megan Lochran, 0 for 2 on the day. Ground ball to second to first. And that'll do it for the Bears here in the top half of the sixth. But Mercer, good one with a pair of doubles and a walk here this afternoon. Georgia plating 5 runs on the 9 hits and have left 7. Mercer with the run on 3 hits, left 6. And a new right-hander for Mercer. Gabby Ellis, the freshman from Green Cover Springs, Florida. And a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 33, Sarah Mosley.
So Lindy Ray Davis back in the game there to take the walk after Davila batted for her in the 4th, and now Sarah Mosley back into the contest. This ball sent to left field. That one's gone. Tony Baldwin putting his starters back into the contest. And Sarah Mosley answers 1 pitch, a 2-run home run.
Fabulous job right here by Mosley. Really connected in that swing, just launching it over into the construction zone.
Well hit ball on the first one that she sees, makes it a 7-1 game. Count 1-1. Lindy Ray Davis back in the lineup there for Davila. She'll walk. Sarah Mosley had been substituted defensively, but gets put back in the lineup when her spot in the lineup comes back around and delivers with the 2-run home run. Two. Count full here, 3-2. In the dirt. So the first 3 batters will reach here in the 6th for Georgia.
Now coming to play left field, Jaden Goodwin.
Jaden Gooden with the 2 doubles and a walk today. 1-1, that one through the hole, base hit. That one rolls to left field. Goodwin aboard for the 4th time this afternoon. She's having herself quite the day.
Now batting the designated player, number 56, Marissa Miller.
There's Miller for the 2nd time. Popped up. It's thinned out a little bit here at Jack Turner Stadium as it started to get dusky. But the crowd's still here. One misses 2-1. Always fun to watch the chase for the foul ball.
Oh yeah, especially with the ones that bring their gloves and everything,
They're
hoping
ready.
to catch that
They're
foul
ready.
ball.
Well, they chase after it even when it leaves the park.
Yeah.
2-1's inside, 3-1. I think there's a curiosity of where it went. Did it hit a car? Where did it land? What did it hit? And that one timed up, pulled foul. This one back up the middle. Turning to score is Kearney. She'll score standing.
Now batting second baseman, number 6, Sydney Kuma.
So here's Sydney Kuma. Runners at first and second with nobody out here. And of course, we're in run rule territory. Home team leading by 8 after 5 innings. So if that 9th run comes across here, it'll end the game for Georgia. Two and one.
You can tell that Ellis is trying very hard to work on the corners of the plate, not giving the hitters anything too fatty to get hold of.
3 and 1. The 3-1. This one's popped up to the second baseman. For just the first out of the inning. This will bring up a pinch hitter, Tyler Ellison for Georgia.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now hitting for your first ball. Number 4, Tyler Ellison.
Birthday walk-off, maybe?
Yeah, I believe she's celebrating a birthday tomorrow as well, her 20th.
Yeah.
This would be a good birthday present.
Birthday buddies, her and Lindy Ray Davis. Be a fun trip to Knoxville if you can get the winner right here. 2-0 to Ellison. One gets in there for a strike, 3-2. Got a base empty here with one away. Ground ball into play. The out will be at first. Both runners now in scoring position with 2 away. Another pinch hitter looks like here. Lauren Burnett.
And judging your 10th pinch hitting for the Georgia Bulldogs, number 23, Lauren Burnett.
Burnett, a .222 hitter on the season. In there for a strike, 1-1.
Ellis doing a really nice job here of keeping the ball low in the zone. It's going to ultimately force ground balls.
This one sent to left center on the warning track. Reeling it in is Woods. And that'll do it for Georgia. Eight, 9-1 for Mercer here in the 7th. And 1-0 is fouled away, 1-1. Wilkerson has reached on a fielder's choice and struck out here this afternoon. And therefore a strike, 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. One away, and so I want to take the opportunity to thank all our crew here tonight, making it happen for us. Beth Ann Nieblet, our producer, Blake Hines directing tonight. Jelani Baptiste, Austin Simmons, Henry Gomez, and Mark Bridges working the cameras for us tonight, doing a fantastic job and braving the wind.
Braving the wind for sure.
Still
going.
Pretty chilly out there. Henry Gomez up on the high platform in center field. Probably pretty brisk out there, feeling
probably
full effect of that wind.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. So appreciate all our camera folks, Juliana Russ, Blakely Hollingshed, Brian Gierock, John Ostergaard, Andrew West, Hank Tatum, Adam Daly, all back in the control room behind the scenes. Appreciate everybody's hard work. And bringing it to life here in Athens tonight is the 2-0. That one gets off the glove of Kuma.
She got that one in the tip of her glove, but momentum just kept it going. She wasn't able to fully stop it.
Back to the top of the order now for the Mercer Bears, center fielder number 24, Alyssa Woods.
And it's going to be an error. Charged to Kuma. That'll be our first of the game. And a little piece of hitting there. Alyssa Woods. Mercer making a little noise here in the 7th. Now Ravinia will be at second now after reaching on the error. And Woods singles her way aboard, so first and second with one away. And a pinch hitter coming here for Mercer. Or excuse me, it's Janessa Plummer.
Now batting left fielder number 2, Janessa Plummer.
Plummer struck out twice and grounded out tonight. Just 4 hits on the evening for the Bears. Those heaters are going. There in that Mercer dugout.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
We got ours on.
And the Bulldogs dugout as well.
Yeah. That's tough to be standing around and get cold. There's a ground ball to short. Armistead over for the second out. Move the runners up a base. 2 away.
Now batting number 28, Tori Hedgecock.
So Mercer's big bat, the final opportunity here for the Bears as Tori Hedgecock will stand in. Hedgecock 0 for 2 on the day. She walked in the 6th. Anytime she's reached today, so Georgia's done a nice job with her. We mentioned coming in top 5 nationally in D1 in home runs and slugging percentage. And Georgia has kept her in check. For straight. She will walk and the bases are loaded.
Now batting second baseman number 24, Ethan Clark.
Mercer has left 6 here tonight, so they've certainly had some opportunities, but have not been able to do much with them. Here's Avery Barton, who has walked, singled, and lined out. Mercer will be back home this weekend in Macon at Sykes Field to take on Furman in Southern Conference action. They look to improve upon the 4-2 Southern Conference mark here so far through the season. 3-1 the count here to Barton. Big cut, full count. Destin Howard is a pitch away from getting out of the little jam here. Bases loaded, 2 away, full count. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And Georgia wins 8-1.